A very good evening to all the delegates, also members of organizing team, faculty from all across India, delegates, and student volunteers also. On behalf of the organizing team of this ATAL online 6 days faculty development program, being funded by All India Council for Technology, AICT, All India Council for Technical Education, and this program is being funded by AICT, and it is being jointly organized by Mechanical Engineering Department of University Institute of Engineering and Technology, Punjab University, Chandigarh, and the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Sardar Beyant Singh State University, Gurdaspur. Dr. Sarabjit Singh Sidhu from Sardar Beyant Singh State University, Gurdaspur. He is also serving as the co-coordinator of this faculty development program on next generation biomaterials, their clinical translation through machine learning. And on behalf of the team, I would like to welcome you all to this valedictory ceremony. Days have passed, and it appears as if we started just yesterday. And overall, the journey has been wonderful. So many experts have come from not just from India, but also from the foreign universities, including experts coming from Egypt and USA and other countries. And of course, from India, the experts have been coming here from various IITs, central universities, central institutes, and other prestigious institutes. The detailed report of the program will be presented now by Dr. Sarabjit Singh Sidhu, the co-coordinator of this faculty development program. Now I invite Dr. S.S. Sidhu to please share the overall report regarding this FDP. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I want to share my presentation, please. So my presentation is appeared. It's okay, sir?
Yes, sir, it is visible. Please
Yes.
turn to slideshow mode.
Okay. So, dear participants, we have started a 1 week online AIC training and learning academy faculty development program. The program is basically focused on next generation biomaterials, that the clinical translation through machine learning. So in this, various experts participated from not only from the India, from the international level. They have enlightened or participant with the latest development in the biomaterials. This topic has been chosen by myself and Dr. Sehgal, and we try to enlighten the participant with the latest technology, how the biomaterial can be translated and it can be used in a clinical translation. So basically the whole program focused on that how to make the material biocompatible. So this is the slide that I want to summarize the complete presentation given by the various experts that I have summarized over here. That biocompatibility depends upon the three factors, that is physical, chemical, and biochemical factors. So the Professor Gabriel from Egypt and Noor Egypt, as well as other professors, basically emphasis on physical property of a biocompatibility that includes a resistance, porosity, surface roughness, hardness, and modulus and strength. These are the important properties that they emphasize more on the properties of a biomaterials. In order to have a wettability, hydrophobic or hydrophobic, Dr. Singh has highlighted the content on these two topics as well as in corrosion. So biochemical factories, it has been least touched by the experts. It is a new topic, and the participants, those who have attended this FDP, they can work. So basically, the thing is that why the roughness is important, as you see in the figure, that the climbing on a wall easily due to the porosity. Similarly, the biomaterials can be developed in such a way that they can have an enhanced roughness, so our muscular tissue can be easily uh, covered the complete material. Then wettability is also important. Now, this is the slide that has been shared by Dr. Gabriel, that which are the materials, what are the materials which are important to develop a biomaterial. So this chart summarizes the complete crux of this course. Now, in this course, the first day, the presentation is given by Dr. Rupinder Singh. It is on 3D printing, a novel method to develop a biomaterial. And the same day, from the Osmania University, S. Silva Ramakrishna has given the presentation, and he has also presented some live cases this FTP. Yeah, on the second day, the professor from the Egypt, he has highlighted how the machine learning is being used to develop a material. This is the latest study, and most of the researchers are interested in this. But due to the lack of our data size, this machine learning is not performing. So we need to develop high-end data sets. Then on the same day, from the IIT, Dr. Anup Agarwal has presented that he highlights the advancement in material and design of biomedical application. He is also working on this biomaterial. Then from DRDO, Amit Bhattacharya ji also given the introduction about the titanium material, how the titanium material can be analyzed and how it focused on uh, biological things. Then for the surface coating, that just I told you that the surface is also very important for the biomaterial to have a good sustainable product. Dr. Harpreet Singh from IIT has presented. So in this FP, some entrepreneurship and startups lectures are also conducted. The industrialist HS Chima ji, a founder or CEO of Chima is also given a lecture on this. And Preet Kamal Singh from USA, he highlights the role of engineering, and he also gives introduction about the machine learning. So it is a very interesting talk. Then Dr. P.S. Rao and Ankush ji, they have also given, P.S. Rao has given the uh, lecture on the advanced manufacturing processes that can be used in order to shape the biomaterials. Now today, on the last day, professor from the Egypt, Gabriel, he has given the lecture on how to design the biomaterial by using a bond order or molecular orbital theory. Then Arnav Chandraji, a founder, BioFit LLC USA and associate professor of IIT, he given the lecture on soft materials and how the FEM has been utilized to design biomaterials. And Dr. Ravi Tripathi ji, he has given the plasma enhanced light matter interaction for engineering advancement. So this is all about the short term course that has been uh, given by the experts. And thank you. Now, I am very thankful to our Vice Chancellor as well as Director of IT that he has supported us to conduct this FDP. A full support is given by the Director of UIET and our Vice Chancellor, sir. So that's all from my side. And Professor Sehgal, please proceed to the next session.
Thank you, sir. If there is any feedback from the delegate side, you may please raise your hand or unmute your mic, and you can share your feedback. Of course, not regarding uh, the test which got some issues due to the server issue by the AICT portal. Regarding the technical content, you can share your feedback.
Hello, sir. My name is Rajiv.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good
Please
evening, sir.
share your feedback.
Sir, I think I'm fortunate to have this kind of FTP on biomaterials. Though my own uh, that is a research focus on nano material and nanoparticles, and I found this FTP very interesting and so much learned faculties and interacted with the many IITians also, and they have given. Uh, uh, their research content so that we have also uh, uh, try to focus on that very area if we want to do so. So, sir, I find this kind of FTP very intuitive and interesting. And please hold these kind of FTP in future also, so that we can gain much knowledge on that. So I just convey my sincere thanks to Dr. Sehgal, Dr. Sarabjit Singh Sidhuji, and because I have already interacted so many times with Dr. Sehgal also, because he has also given me so much knowledge also about this, and I'm so glad to have part of this FTP. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And yes, there will be official feedback link also that is already there in the AICT portal. And I think that will get activated after you submit your that online test. And after that, that feedback link will get activated. There you can submit. There also you will be able to submit your feedback. Yes, any other feedback, please? Rather, some of the delegates who have completed their test, they have also submitted the feedback, and it is already there in the portal server system. It is already there. Thank you so much. If there is any other feedback, please let me know. You can unmute your mic and please share your feedback.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Uh, please one by one, sir. Yes, Dr. Jot Singh.
Good evening,
Yes,
sir.
sir, Dr. Jot. Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Good evening to all of you. So, regarding this FDP, this is beautifully designed and very good, very well executed in time. All these sessions were started in time. So, this FDP provided a valuable exposure to me. I am a mechanical engineer basically and employed in the chemical department. So, I get benefited from this FDP. It was very engaging basically. The yesterday there was the session by Dr. H.S. Chima, who is the owner of Chima Wellers Limited. So this session I liked very most because it was really very much interesting and interactive. All the source persons explained the concepts clearly, which helped me and obviously all the other participants in both teaching and research. So, sir, thank you thank you to the organizers, Professor Sehgal sir and Sidhu sir, for organizing this beautiful FDP. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Rather, adding to your point, I would like to thank all the delegates also because the session was supposed to be starting every day at 6 p.m. And many of the delegates, we used to open the doors of this WebEx meeting at 5:45, and many delegates they used to join well before 6 p.m. itself. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Now I think we can proceed further. Let me know if there is any more feedback. Okay, if there is no more feedback to be shared here, you can share your feedback just very well through the ATAL website also. And
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
yes, madam, good
Hello.
evening.
Good evening,
Yes, you are
everyone.
audible, ma'am. You are
Good
audible.
evening, everyone. The course was really very well organized, and all of us got a good insight to this field of biomaterials. All the sessions were very interesting, and I could really engage myself in all the sessions, and the sessions were interactive too. Thank you, sir, to both of you, Professor Shankar Sehgal and Professor Sidhu, for organizing such a good course. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now we proceed with the next step of this valedictory ceremony. We have with us our guest of honor, Professor Manu Sharma ji. He is director, Center for Industry Institute Partnership Program, and he is also serving as the coordinator of Technology Enabling Center at Punjab University. And he is basically from mechanical engineering background and serving as a professor in the mechanical department of UIT. He is my senior colleague, and he has also served as a head of department of UIT, University Institute of Engineering and Technology, for many years. And he, regarding technically, he has regarding biomedical applications, he has developed artificial breathing capability device, ABCD, and armor wire tester also. And research point of view, he has successfully guided 7 doctoral candidates, and he has published more than 50 SCI indexed research papers, very high quality. And through tech, that is Technology Enabling Center of Punjab University, he has transferred several technologies from academia to industry. Welcome to you, sir. Thank you for sparing your precious time for this event. Over to you, sir.
Namaskar. It's a matter of great pleasure for me to interact with all of you. I would like to convey my heartfelt thanks to Professor Shankar Sehgalji for giving me this opportunity for interaction with you. As Professor Sehgal discussed with you, I am coordinating one DST sponsored center by name Technology Enabling Center. This center has 3 main mandates. First mandate is to very closely interact with industry, visit their shop floors, and find out exact issues, matters, concerns, problems on which industry wants innovation to be done. So after collecting those pain points of industry, we start disseminating those pain points amongst academia so that academia can further do their research on that BTech projects, MTech projects, PhD projects. In the last 1.5 years, we have visited 100 industrial units. And we have with us now around 150 pain points of industry. And we are in the process of disseminating those pain points amongst academia, amongst students. Our second mandate is to do mining of technologies that are already existing in different labs of academia. For this purpose, till now, we have organized 3 transfer of technology conferences. In a typical transfer of technology conference, scientist gets a stage time of around 8 minutes to articulate his technology before industry. Industry is present online as well as offline. So till now, we have done 3 transfer of technology conferences and transferred several technologies from academia to industry. In 2025, in May of 2025, we organized a very specific transfer of technology conference on medical devices in the medical domain. And I'm very happy to share with you that in this conference, around 75 medical devices were articulated by scientists before industry. And for transferring innovations of scientists to industry, we also organize exhibitions. In month of November 2025, we are organizing one transfer of technology exhibition in Chandigarh, in parade ground near sector 17 of Chandigarh. In this transfer of technology conference, there would be, in this transfer of technology exhibition, there will be 400 stalls of industry and 100 stalls of academia. This exhibition is on 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th of November. And in our stall of academia can exhibit their technologies, which they want to sell to the industry, which they want that industry should absorb, which they want to be transferred to industry. And our third mandate is to create deep tech startups around patented technologies of academia. So I'm again very happy to share with you that from 1st of September, our 6 months program titled Create Your Startup is starting. In this program, there would be 10 sessions spread over 6 months. And through these sessions, participants would learn how to, participants would learn what is a startup, what are the different types of startups, what is the registration process, what is a team, how to make a team, who are founders, what are the typical elements of a typical founders agreement, how to do calculation of investment calculations, how to calculate return on investment, and how to do the market research, how to make a business plan, how to make a pitch deck. So over next 6 months, through 10 sessions, which would be hybrid, online as well as offline. So these all nitty-gritties of startup would be shared with the participants. And in first half of November, first quarter of 2000, is one investors summit. In investors summit, participants would get a stage time of 10 minutes to idea before investors for investment against equity. So I'm very happy to share with you that in past 8 months, we have created 16 startups around, and many of them are around patented technologies of academia. So, and we have been successful in raising funds for these startups from Punjab State Council for Science and Technology, from private investors, like that. So we recently did one investor summit in Chandigarh, and then we took our participants of that training program to IIT Delhi, and there we called investors from NCR region to look at the technologies, to look at the pitch decks of our startup enthusiasts. Now, here I would like to share with all of you that a typical technology consumes around 8 to 10 years of hard work of a scientist. Research and development consumes a lot of time, energy, effort, and resources. Now, we all as scientists are conditioned to innovate, to thereafter get it patented, but to commercialize the research and development is a little different game. Now, what I have seen that when I am trying to translate a technology from academia to industry, there are some questions which are routinely asked by the industry. Industry is keen to understand which all machinery I would have to purchase corresponding to this technology, from where I would get the raw material, what would be the cost of the raw material, how much investment would I have to make for absorbing this technology, and how much return on investment would I get once I fully absorb this technology. So, if we are keen to transfer our technology to industry, then we need to make one business brief also of the technology. Technology brief of the technology we have. But if we want to translate it to industry, a business brief is also required. A business canvas is also required, which should answer all the questions of the industry related to the business aspect of the technology. Secondly, let us seriously think of creating startups around our own patented technologies. If we can ourselves create a startup around our own technology, nothing like that. But if we feel that we are not, of that nature to do a business or to create a startup, and if our own startup policy is not there in our institute, then let us try to give our technology, the license of the technology, to some enthusiastic youth so that they can create a startup around our technology. This has happened. This is not something new which I'm sharing with you. This has happened this has been happening in Europe, in America, in abroad. There, it's a routine thing that startups get created around patented technologies of professors, and these are spearheaded by students. So this trend is picking up in our country also. If I talk about Punjab University, we have very recently created our startup policy, wherein faculty is also allowed to create a startup, and faculty can create a private limited company or a LLP or a proprietorship firm. There are certain guidelines for that, and major thing is that 1/5 of the equity has to be given to the university with a ceiling of 9.5%. And I'm also very happy to share with all of you that in our university now we are giving the ownership of patent along with the university to the scientist also, so that in a very natural and subtle manner, scientist is motivated to create a startup around his or her technology, because he is also now owner of the technology. So I wish that all of you would be able to successfully do very good work around your chosen field of biomaterials. And I'm very thankful to Professor Shankar for giving me this opportunity. And I would request all of you to please consider participating in our forthcoming exhibition, which is scheduled on 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th of November in Chandigarh. Aim of this exhibition is to do transfer of technology from academia to industry. And I would also request you to consider participating in our Create Your Startup program, which is starting from 1st of September. And this program can be attended offline or online. There are 10 sessions, and we would be taking, at the end of this Create Your Startup program, we would be taking you to investors so that you can get funding against equity for your startup. धन्यवाद, नमस्कार.
Dhanyavad, sir. Thank you so much for such an enlightening talk. And I hope after listening to you, many of us will really get inspired to start with their own startup. Thank you so much, sir. Proceeding further, we have a renowned personality from industry side, Mr. Gurjeet Singh Kohli ji as our chief guest. Sir, thank you so much for acceding to our request to grace this valedictory ceremony as the chief guest. I have the privilege to introduce to the audience about brief profile. Mr. Gurjeet Singh Kohli ji is a leading industrialist based in the Chandigarh Tri-City with state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities at Punjab, Deravasi and Vishakhapatnam. He currently serves as the president of the Deravasi Small Scale Industries Association and actively contributes as a member of several government committees where he works on addressing industry-related challenges and formulating industry-friendly policies. A strong believer in the power of science and innovation, Mr. Kohli has always been at the forefront of fostering collaborations between the scientific community and industry. He consistently encourages scientists to engage with industries so that their path-breaking research can be transformed into real-world applications and commercially viable products. And Mr. Kohli envisions India emerging as a global leader in science and technology and passionately dreams that one day an Indian-based scientist will be awarded the first Nobel Prize in the sciences for India. He emphasizes the importance of developing indigenous raw materials to reduce dependence on imports and is committed to extending wholehearted support to the scientific community in converting their inventions into practical industrial solutions. He expresses his sincere appreciation for the contributions of Professor Raman Suri, a distinguished scientist in the field of biomaterials, and strongly wishes to see such patents being developed into products by Indian industries for the benefit of India and overall for the world. Mr. Kohli warmly welcomes scientists from across the country to connect with him and assures them of his full support in linking their innovations with the right industrial platform. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining this event. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. It was a great honor to be a part of this honorary program. And first of all, my good evening to all the respected faculty members, distinguished scientists, budding researchers, my industry colleagues, and you, dear students, and especially the organizers of this program. Definitely, it is an honor to be present here at the Punjab University for the valedictory function of the 6-day faculty development program on the biomaterials and the machine learning. In fact, this is a program that combines two of the most promising frontiers of the modern science. In fact, today I'll be talking more about Indian and Indianness, sir, because we talk a lot about the foreign, but we don't talk about our Indian. So you all, the budding scientists, I will be taking you a little bit into the background of the Indian science. See, first of all, the topic I say is the Indian legacy of science and wisdom, sir. In fact, we all know India has always been a land of knowledge and wisdom. In fact, thousands of years ago, our rishis and munis were practicing what we call now the science. Whether it was in astronomy, medicine, or mathematics, they left behind the calculations, predictions, and formulas that still hold on true today. And when I say the science originated in India, it is not a matter of pride alone. It is a documented history, sir. We all know Ayurveda, yoga, metallurgy science, like the iron pillar of the Delhi. And our astrological sciences are living examples of how advanced Indian knowledge was, long before the Western world even imagined these concepts. So Indian science was basically left behind by this Western world. So this shows very clearly that also it shows that Indian brain was always been the most respected and the welcomed across the world. Now, why there is a challenge, and there is a big challenge for the brain drain, which is going out of the country. On this topic, I would just like to say a few lines. Unfortunately, for many decades, our brilliant Indian minds were hijacked by the foreign universities and the companies. They were attracted away for better facilities, maybe better opportunities, or better recognition abroad. Because of which, as a result, India invested in creating the talent, but the benefits of these genius went to the other nations. This is what we call the brain drain. Unfortunate. However, I strongly believe that today the situation is changing. The world is looking at India not only as a market, but as a partner, a solution provider, and a hub of the innovation. That is why we call India's rising opportunity. The changing global scenario, political scenario is also shifting. You must have seen that supply chains are being realigned with India, is now being seen as because India is now being seen as the global manufacturing hub of the future. You must have always seen that programs like Make in India, Startup, Atmanirbhar Bharat are not just the slogans. They are the opening the real doors for the scientists and entrepreneurs like you and me. This is where you, the young scientists, researchers, and the faculty come into the picture. The coming decade is India's decade. Let me tell you, I believe in that. The responsibility lies in your shoulders to ensure that India not only catches up the leads of the world in science and technology, but also the innovation. And I must say, this faculty development program of the biomaterials and the machine learning has been a perfect platform for equipping young scientists with the knowledge that is both futuristic and practical. So we have the live examples of inspiration where India's success stories are well known to all over the world now. I'll give you just latest two examples. One, when ISRO launched the Mangalyaan, India's Mars operated mission in 2013. The whole world was stunned. With a budget of small than a Hollywood movie, our scientists achieved what a handful of countries could have not done before. It showed that the Indian innovation is not among copying, but among creating cost-effective world-class solutions. This is what you people have done. And more recently, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we have all seen that India has emerged as the pharmacy of the world. Our scientists, in collaboration with the industry like us, developed the vaccines in record time and supplied them not only our own people, but to almost more than 100 countries. And today, India is known as the vaccine capital of the world. This is a shining example how academia, industry, and the government can work together for the global good. So these are not just the stories. This is the brain of the Indian science. So I always say nothing is impossible. Now, how it is going to be possible? It is going to be a collaboration between industry and supporting the science. Because it is not that industry will keep on buying the technology from abroad and don't support the science. It's not going to happen like that. And that is where I want to emphasize something very important. That is for the dream to come true. Industry and academia has to come work hand in hand. And as an industrial myself, I firmly believe that our role is not just running the factory or create profits. Our role is also to provide a platform for scientists like you, so that your research does not remain confined to your labs or just the publication. And we have always seen that many brilliant ideas, unfortunately, die at the laboratory stage, like just now Manu Sharma sir also told. And because there is no support to convert these scalable market-ready products. But now this stopgap research and commercialization is where industry must step in. And that is where institutions like Tech Department of the Punjab University is really doing a wonderful job. So I really congratulate the Tech for giving the platform where the industry and the academia can come together. And I also want to assure you as an industrialist, basically, we are always ready to partner with you scientists. We want to encourage you for your experimentation. We want to provide you infrastructure and help you in scaling the research into your real products which you have dreamed of, you have been invented. So together we can create the indigenous raw materials, innovate the biomaterials and technologies that reduce the dependence on the imports. Still today, majority of the raw materials in the healthcare where I am working are still being imported from outside. I'll be talking about this in a couple of minutes in my next level of my talk. But I have a big vision also for the future. My personal dream is that one day, very soon, an Indian scientist working in India wins the Nobel Prize in Science. There should be no brain drain. Foreign universities and foreign companies and the foreign nations should not take away our brilliant science students. Not someone like an Indian origin working abroad, but someone here who's supported by the Indian institutions and the Indian industries. You people can grow only once we are joined together. And I firmly believe this dream is possible. It is only possible if our scientists work hard in our own universities. We encourage you innovation and our industries provide the right support, because then only you will be able to grow up. So I have a small message to young scientists and students from the industry point of view, because to the budding scientists in this meeting, I also want to say that do not underestimate the value of your ideas. Come out with the ideas. Think about that. Believe that your research can transform lives. You have to work for the benefit of the masses, not for your own self. Don't think about the pocket of somebody else. Think about the nation first. Think not only of publishing paper, but also think about solving the real world problems. And don't be afraid of your failure. Because every great invention in the world was once a failed experiment. If it is a failure, then only the success will come. And I always say India needs you. And particularly your work in biomaterials, machine learning, biotechnology, healthcare, energy, or any other field has potential to challenge the millions of lives. And this is what I want to basically highlight as part regarding to the work you people are doing. So I want to also sincerely thank here. I want to, as just now, Professor Sehgal also said, Shankar Sehgal also said. In fact, I have a very close friend, Professor Raman Suri, who has a lot of patent in his name, who has been professor and teacher for many of you. I always respect him for his hard work he has done on his biomaterials. In fact, his patents and inventions are a matter of pride. And I strongly believe that such breakthroughs can be taken up by the Indian industries and converted into the products here in India and for the world. And also, I would like to congratulate also the organizer of the 6-day program on the biomaterials, where you people have really worked hard. And I've seen attended couple of few minutes where I've seen where a lot of technical work interactions were there. So before I close for this talk, first part of the talk, before taking up my products, where I want you people to work hard, I would like to say with a closing inspiration Friend, during the next 25 years are the crucial for India. By 2047, as we will celebrate the 100 years of independence, the world should see India not just a country of talent, but a country of innovation, Nobel Prizes, global technologies with the world-class products. So let us all work together, scientists, academy, and the industry to make the dream a reality. That is what my main address to you people is that. Don't worry, sir. We are always there with you. And whenever you have a problem, come to the industry. Industry will definitely listen to you. And that was what I wanted to say, some encouraging words to you, sir. Now I would like to take you to about my work, what I do basically. See, I am into the healthcare field for the last 35 years. I have been into the sterilization field, very niche field. When I entered into this field 25 years ago, people were not knowing what is spores. We were not knowing what is sterilization. Sterilization is a one pet subject of mine where I work very hard. I have been able to bring a lot of products in India, which were till that time, couple of years ago, they were imported in India. One of the products which I started in 2010, when my son went to Germany and learned some technologies, that was called, you must have all seen in your work, who have worked in the autoclaves. This is the autoclave tape. This is a normal masking tape. And you must have seen there is a ink on that, which changes the color once the autoclave process has been completed. You'll be surprised till now, this ink has not been made in India. We still import that. It is a thermochromic basic ink. I want you people to, any of you the scientists, to work hard on this. And you'll be surprised when I will tell you now what I've seen in US. When I went to the top company in the world who manufactures these inks in US, the chief scientist there was an Indian. She was a scientist from Indian origin. She was working there for that company. When I asked her, ma'am, why didn't you work for this product in our country? Why did you share your knowledge in this country? He said, sir, I got money over here. So this is not the point we have to take up. So we should all work hard. You should all work hard. So what I mean to say is, see, this is a very simple product I've seen by every healthcare company or every microbiology lab. Then another product which I have seen, this ink is also used in these type of chemical indicators. These are also used in the sterilization field. When the product gets sterilized, these items are changing their color. So these are the basic thermochromic inks. So I encourage any of your scientists can work on these kind of products. And another product which I am into in the sterilization field, we made for the first time in the country, these are called the biological indicators. These are the biological indicators where you have a small media ampule, then you have a spore disc. This small spore disc contains the spores which are still being imported from outside. We have with our MTCC, but no scientists have worked. They have isolated the spore from various sources. But unfortunately, these spores are not available from the MTCC for the industry. I have with me in writing from the MTCC, writing to me to the industry. Sorry, this is only for the research purpose. We can't give for the industry use. Why, sir? Why such a differentiation? Why such? We always believe that only the foreigners can do it. So these are the things which I want to bring into your highlight, that please also work with your seniors, call the industry, call them, sir, we are working with you, we would like to develop with you. Then I tell you about another one product, very interesting product you all must be using in your day-to-day. This is also I manufacture. These are called the glucometer strips, where you test your sugar testing strips. Everyone must have seen this sugar strips. Every sugar strip has an enzyme at the tip, which is still being made by only one company in the world, from Japan. Why don't you people work in these sections where you find the innovation, where the tech, you work here, you study here, and you go ultimately innovate that product into a product outside the country. So please don't do it. Work hard for that. Now India is growing and India needs you. India is always basically going to encourage you whenever you are developing any product. Come to the industry, show them what you have done in your research, because now the industry is growing, industry is always welcoming you. So these are my closing words, sir. So in the end, I will just say Jai Hind to all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for such an enlightening talk, and I'm sure the audience, including me, is getting motivated to work towards not just new patents, but the development of new products for our own country and for solving the problems of our own country through our research work. Thank you so much, sir. And
Sir, here I want to add something very interesting talk Dr. Gurjeet Singh has given to us. He said that our technology in an ancient time is very high. So this thing is also accepted by our foreigner speaker from the Egypt. He said in his lecture that high entropy alloys are developed in India only, and then the things are adopted. So in ancient time, the high entropy alloys are been discovered in India, but there is no such document is there in our. But it is been mentioned in the Vedas, high entropy alloys. Second thing is just now he is showing the glucose strip. So it's a very simple science that some sort of an algae is used in order to measure that strip. In the strip, the algae has been using. So this can be done by any researcher if anyone is interested and having a knowledge, they can develop the strip in the India. There is no need to take it from the outside. So this the lecture given by Gurjeet sir is a very good lecture, and we are really inspiring with him. And we also seeking his guidance after this FTP as well. So please share the contact of Dr. Gurjeet Singh ji with us so that we can interact with him and share the ideas with him. Thank you, sir.
In fact, you rightly said, Sarabjit sir. In fact, I always been, whenever I have been talking abroad, I always used to say, interestingly, when my friends, I cannot say that in the open forums. Back in India, when in the global world, you were trying to clean up your buttocks, we were talking about how to reach the moon at that time. We had calculated how much is the distance. आज हमारे वेदा पुराना के हिसाब से हम आज भी प्रिडिक्ट राइटली कर पा रहे हैं किस दिन कितने बजे हमारा सूर्योदय होगा, कितने बजे सूर्यास्त होगा. We didn't had 5,000 years ago. We didn't had anything like called computers or the microscopes or any of these things. So India's science was always there. Unfortunately, the Western countries have really cheated us. They have taken away our name. And you mark my words, sir, I am very sorry to say, I want to name some few people. When people like Pichai or the Microsoft head or the Google head, they can go and work for thousands of dollars over there. Why can't they think of putting up their own entrepreneur companies in India? Because just because of money they have gone outside, or because of some red tapeism. I agree, some red tapeism may be there in India, but we all have to jointly clear that out. Fortunately, we have a government now which really encourages all these young minds, all the young people. So I would like people not to move out of the country. So I request you all, budding scientists, think about staying in India and bringing the country one of the best countries in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And on behalf of the organizing team, I would like to thank you all. Thank you. I would like to thank Sri Gurjeet Singh ji, the chief guest of this valedictory ceremony. Our esteemed guest of honor, Professor Manu Sharma ji, and my fellow coordinator, Dr. Sarabjit Singh Sidhu. Thanks to you also. And we are really very grateful to AICT for allowing us to coordinate this FDP. And yes, someone was asking me. Yes, this is the first online FDP which I am organizing. Before that, I have organized 4 FDPs which were offline. And regarding the test, yes, this was a new experience to us also. There was some issue with the AICT server, but I will again request the candidates. There is nothing to worry about that. your problem will definitely will be solved. We will discuss it later after this ceremony closed, and after that we will discuss that. And we are also thankful to the Honorable Vice Chancellors of the two universities, Professor Renu Vigji, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Punjab University, and Professor Mishra ji from the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Sardar Beyant Singh State University. He was also here as a chief guest during the inaugural ceremony also. And we are thankful to them for their wholehearted support and guidance. And sincere thanks to the present director UIT, Professor Sukhvinder Singh, and the previous director under whose tenure we applied for this FDP, Professor Sanjeev Puri. And we are also thankful to the guest of honors during the ceremony, Chief Scientist from CSIO, Dr. Sanjeev Soni, and CEO and founder of Green Brigade, Dr. Girish Sapraji. And my sincere thanks to all the delegates, also every member of the organizing team, and the research scholars, Mr. Soni Slot, who has been here not just during the event, during the WebEx meeting, but even before and after that. There are so many other tasks, coordination related work, where they have helped me a lot, Mr. Soni Slot and Mr. Sukhvinder Singh Sekho also. Yes, sir, over to you, sir. Dr. Sidhu. This is a joint vote of thanks
Yes,
by both the coordinators.
so already Professor Saigal has thanked all the delegates, chief guest, and guest of honors. So I will also like to thank all the participants, chief guests, vice chancellors of both the universities, as well as the supporting team behind this FDP. And also I want to thank, I am very much grateful to AICT that has sponsored this program. So thank you all once again.